My name is Debbie Reed. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Kingston, Idaho. And today I'm going to show you this beautiful card made with the Nature's Harvest stamp set. We're going to be using this beautiful coneflower image, this little flower, and then I'm using the So Thankful for You from the Pretty Pumpkins as one of the sentiments, and then I'll be using one of the sentiments inside the Nature's Harvest. This is such a beautiful set. I want to just kind of show you what it offers. So in this set, you get beautiful dies with the bundle. And these are the dies that you get. And there's one more. Let's grab this. So this is the die that cuts this flower. It cuts it perfectly. Then there's this one. I was going to use it, but I wanted to show you. It doesn't cut these little lines and dots like you would think. It actually cuts the whole piece. So I did color it sloppily, but just to show you. What I am going to be using today are these two pieces, and it just makes such a elegant look for the card. So let's get started on the card, and I will walk you through how to make this. The first thing we're going to need is Blackberry Bliss card base. You're going to need 2 pieces of Very Vanilla. One is going to be die cut with the stitch scallop die, and then you're going to cut 2 pieces of the designer series paper that is in the new mini catalog, and I will show you that real quick. This paper really is beautiful. It has gold. So this is the paper pack. So it's fall, it's shimmery, and I'm using the front and back side of this sheet of paper right here. So let me show you how I put this card together. Super simple. And first we're going to fold our card in half and crease it as we always do, because I like that burnished card. That way it just stays flat. Okay, the very first thing we're going to do is glue my little triangle pieces. What I did is I took a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 sheet and just cut it in a diagonal. And so we're going to glue this right here. And instead of gluing, I am going to use my trusty tape runner. I'm loving this more than the glue these days, so just put this down real quick. So this is, like I said, the back side of this other paper. So I'm going to put this, I'm taking it 1/8 of an inch off the edge. And then to cut this other piece, I don't really have a perfect way to tell you how to do this, except just kind of measure how it's going to fit. I had to do some serious playing with this, and I'm not good at cutting angles, but I was able to get this where I could have this 1/8 of an inch on separating the two. I wanted it to have a little bit of a, looking like it has an 1/8 of an inch gap here too. My sizes and dimensions will be in the link below. We are going to take this piece and we are going to stamp the sentiment first. And the reason is because when we put the flowers, I want to make sure that there's an alignment with the sentiment, and you'll see what I mean after I do this. So we're going to put this beautiful font on the right hand side here, right there. And when you stamp, hold it 3-4 seconds so you get a good impression. It gives the ink a chance to absorb. So then we're going to place this on the card. I want this corner to kind of line up with this edge is what I'm doing. So this is going to just lay flat. So use the tape runner here as well and place this down. Right there, looks good to me. All right, we'll let this ink dry. So now we're going to stamp. Let me grab my scrap piece here. We're going to stamp this beautiful coneflower stamp. And this flower is very pretty. I have some in my yard. A dear friend gave me some, so this flower is very dear to me. And I love the colors of all these different coneflowers. So here we go. I'm gonna just stamp this. Once again, give it a nice press, give a good 3 seconds to get a good impression, and that's beautiful. Then you're going to take your die and you're going to lay this right on top of here, and it lines up absolutely perfect. And then when you die cut it, you're going to end up with this. Pretty, right? But then you have to color it. So to save time, I already colored it, and I already used my wonderful Wink of Stella, and I just put little dots, and I put some Wink of Stella on some of the petals, on the leaves. You can't see it on here, but it really does have a beautiful shimmer to it, and it just gives it that extra touch. So the way I colored this, I used the Granny Apple Green Light and Dark, I used the So Saffron, I used Rococo Rose, and then for the little dots on the top of the coneflower, I used a little bit of the bronze. So that's how I colored it. Then with this beautiful set, you get this beautiful wheat, and I decided to use our brand new gold shimmer vellum, and this is so pretty too because this also has shimmer in it. I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, but beautiful paper. So we will now take our card, and I'm going to show you how I place this together. So I don't want to glue this down. I want it to be kind of loose. And then we're going to take this, and it's going to just kind of fall in line with this sentiment. So I'm placing everything so with the sentiment it actually looks more strategic. So right there will be beautiful for me. I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to just turn it over and put a tiny bit of, I'm going to use a dimensional, and it's going to actually hold down the shimmer paper and have the same purpose that I need for putting this down on the card. So kind of cheating, but then there's no need to glue anything. It just makes this all the more practical. So that should be, well, let's put a little one here and put one there and one more. Let's go extra. We'll put one right there. So how's that for simple? Now we're going to peel all the little pieces off of the dimensional, take the paper off. So give me just 1 second here. I love how this turned out. Once again, this is another simple card. You can mass produce all of these dies. All you need to do, I actually, as you can see, I did this. So what you do is you line it up one time, use your Stamparatus and make a template. Then you just line it up one time. So you're die cutting one, and then you can mass produce several. Just die cut, die cut, die cut without lining anything up, and you can mass produce a whole bunch and just stick them in your case and have them ready for when you need them. So I'm all about doing that whenever I am die cutting. I like to use the Stamparatus just so I only have to line it up one time, and then the Stamparatus is lined up already to stamp for the stamp to be lined up perfectly. Okay, we got all of these. Anyway, I'm into mass producing die cuts, so you don't have to sit there for days lining up one after another after another. Okay, this is gonna go right there. Now, this is where you just trim the excess. Go right to the line, cut, and it doesn't have to be anything crazy. So that's the front of the card. Simple, right? Now to do the inside, we are going to take the other little stamp in the set and ink it up in black. Oh my goodness, this doesn't want to open. There we go. And we are going to stamp this right here. And then you would take your inks and color that as well. We're going to take the other little sentiment. This is tiny print, but it just has such an elegant look. So I'm going to put that right here. And it says, so we've got the card saying, "So thankful for you, a reminder to never forget how much you mean to me and so many others." Isn't that pretty? And that is the inside. Now, with my card, I actually did color the little flower. And this one I did with the Blackberry Bliss, but I actually felt that the black was a little bit better. So I did this one in the black instead of the Blackberry Bliss. All right, put that on the inside and look how pretty that is. I just think it has such a rich, elegant look. So that is this wonderful, quick, easy card. Hope you will consider the stamp set. If you like the card, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching my channel. And I hope to upload another one. If you have any questions, you can reach me at Deborah Reed at attemptcreations@gmail.com. Leave a comment if you would like, and go make something uniquely yours. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.